Hello Capricorn, how you doing? Welcome back to Gypsy Road Tarot. How you guys doing this November? A little bit of snow going on outside here, just a few showers, nothing major. A little early for all that, I think. Anyway, I've been inspired by the divine to do a reading for a female Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn female. Generous, practical, gracious, stylish, with respect to how she proceeds. She has the ability to make anything more beautiful. Capricorn, you could be meeting someone who can help your dreams come true, or you could be someone who meets someone, or it says you're meeting someone, who can help your dreams come true. Anyway, there's some information that can help from a messenger. A female air sign. This female air sign, I feel like a little meddler. I don't know who this is, but anyway. She came out in a Taurus reading I did. So, anyway, she's inquisitive, we'll call her. Truthful, realistic, diplomatic. Information that also may be difficult for you to hear. She is speaking the truth with kindness. She could be an adult child. Okay? Capricorn, when I pulled for you in the shuffle, was vision. That is a number 8, the sign of infinity. Also pertains to Leo. Okay, so vision means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. One day there will be a young, beautiful vampire in the house of night, right? Who will lose her mark but gain great vision into the future. Even if a loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, Capricorn, choose another card. I don't know that, so I'm not going to because I have 2 more here. Actually, 3. Okay. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place, full of possibility and potential. Okay, your next card will provide insight into the conditions ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. All right, well, maybe we will do it. Why not? Let's set this aside for a second. Get another card for vision for Capricorn, please. Vision. There we go. Rigid. You pulled the card of rigid. Okay, number 30 breaks down to a 3. All right, let's see. Rigid, Capricorn. Rigid. There's a stone wall that stands between you and others. Is there? Okay. Is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Could that wall be inside of you? Capricorn, now is the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself and especially of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you're willing to let others in, you will see benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally. If they won't let you in, this is their way of coping, and it has little to do with you. The next card we have out for you, Capricorn, is number 45. That is message. Okay. So that could be that message from that earth or that little air sign. I don't know. Air sign female that dropped out while I was shuffling. But let's look at the message and what this has to say. Get ready and pay attention. You are about to get a message with very special meaning. Maybe someone will text you something nice, or you will find out about something in a phone call from a friend. Perhaps a letter will come in the mail. Or maybe I will send you a sign in nature that will point you in the right direction. Regardless of what you ask, you will soon know the answer, or at the very least, know the way. A message is coming. Choose another card if you need to know what the message will be about. Do we want to know what the message will be about? Sure, let's pull another card. This is like kind of fun at this point. Let's see what the message is going to be about. Ooh, it's a playful message. Something playful. Okay. Number 44 breaks down to an 8. And we already have 8 over here, which is a sign of infinity. Could also be strength, Leo, 44. Pay attention to numerology. My child, life is not always so serious. Choosing the symbol means it's time to lighten up and be playful. No matter what you're asking about this, and it's dropping that rigid, right? Right. No matter what you're asking about, this is the time to have a sense of humor. Smile and go do something fun. Life has a way of answering all questions when you're not looking. Wouldn't it be better if you were enjoying your life rather than just sitting around waiting for what you want to happen? Don't take yourself so seriously. It is time to lighten up and be playful. Know that when this symbol appears in your life, the fun is about to start. Then we have this over here, the oath. Number 49. Oath. Let's see what that's about. Oath. So you might be taking this oath very serious. If I can get the page to turn, we will get on top of this. Oath. You may have chosen the symbol for oath to the symbol for all promises, and is a reminder to keep the ones you have made. An oath is never made lightly nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you have made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. Wow. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, the divine, you must keep that promise. I'm going to get some tarot clarity going on here. There's a lot to clarify. But on the bottom of the deck, we have choices. Number 46 breaks down to a 10. Okay, so we're all in the 40s here. Number 46. Could be relevant. Choices. Every choice you make has a consequence, even if your thoughts are like magnets, drawing experiences to you for the good or for the bad. Do you know the story of a winged immortal who had to choose between the dark and the light? Do you know what he chose? Right now you're faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for my highest good? The choice you make will be an important step in your life lessons. Remember, even not deciding is a choice. What will it be? Choose another card to show what your choice will bring you. We are not getting out of the house at night today, right? All right, let's choose another card to see what your choice will bring you. For Capricorn. What a fun deck. Choices. Capricorn. Female. Choose another card to see what that choice will bring you. Let's see. Will we ever get out of the house at night? If it tells me to pull another card after this, we're just going to ebb and flow, right? We're just going to go with it. And this is why I hate shuffling on camera, because it takes forever. Success! Congratulations! Success! Woohoo! All right, let's see. Choices, success. Number 39. Breaks down to a 12, breaking down to a 3. So let's look at number 39. We got out of the 40s. Yippee, you must celebrate now as I do, for you have achieved success. Accomplishments are yours now, and you're in a position to reap the rewards of your hard work. The symbol of success reminds you that hard work pays off. Being true to yourself and refusing to compromise will yield good things. Choosing the symbol is a wondrous sign that all is well in your life. The symbol requires you to keep working hard, lest you lose the knowledge you have gained. Now is not the time for slacking off. Keep going and celebrate even the smallest victory. Be proud of yourself as I am proud of you. Remember, everything you choose will now come to be realized. Choose wisely. I still don't see the choice here, so we may have to rely on tarot to give us that choice, but we are choosing is success. So let's get after the tarot. I'll be right back. Okay, Capricorn, we got a little bit to unpack here. So we have your vision and this rigid energy clarified by Six of Summer. This is soulmate energy. This is children or childhood. This is the return of a person, people, or romance from your past. You could be remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So whatever that vision is, you may see it one way, the other person may see it another, your soulmate. There is a message, a playful message. Trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, so somebody could be sending you a negative message. Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Yeesh. Okay, this could be someone in their ego. This is the illusion of being trapped. It could be you. It's devil energy. The illusion of being trapped, bound to something. Placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. That's an ego. There's a reason for everything that happens. You got to remove yourself from that negative energy. You're focusing on that which worries or frightens you. Something to do with a playful message. Interesting. Let's see. We have an oath here with a Queen of Wands, clarifying. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. She believes in herself. Wonderful people want to help her to maintain a balance between work and home life and other creative ideas. And this has something to do with an oath. So I'm seeing there's a male and a female on this card. So there's an oath here. The oath is maintaining a balance between work and home life with a Queen of Wands. So the choices being made are clarified first by success with a King of Winter, somebody knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Could be a official, a court official, an attorney, or just a person of stature who carries some authority in your life. Could be a father. Get advice from someone professional, objective, public speaking, an unemotional relationship for success with your choices. Okay? And learn to manage your resources wisely to achieve a balance in how you spend and save money and help out those who are less fortunate. Clarifying the choices, though, is another card of Ace of Wands. It's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams and amazing career opportunities. All fire energy there again. Okay. So this could be a playful message from someone. You have a vision quest, rigid about this soulmate. You could feel like this person is, or you, sending playful messages, but you're still focusing on which frightens you or worries you. This bound up energy, getting caught up in fear and worry. And then this person has an oath to a fire sign. Could be worried about an oath to a fire sign. And then there's these choices saying that it's time to take action and be fearless, happily pursuing your most treasured dreams and amazing career opportunities with these choices. Success in that with this King of Winter, somebody who's fair-minded, somebody professional, objective, somebody that can help you have success by managing your resources wisely and achieving a balance in how you spend and save money and helping out those who are less fortunate. Let's get some more. I'm going to do Earth Magic Oracles. So, Capricorn, choices to be made about some type of action you're supposed to take. You're supposed to be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities, and it's around this promise. Okay, that looks like the Lovers here on the card. Okay, so that could be a choice between two, but it's a promise. Promise of love and compassion. Whatever you're wanting to make a choice and take action on is a promise between love and compassion, a new beginning in love, a new promise. Anyway, so over here with the soulmate energy, lightning struck here. Somebody's remembering some type of events differently, in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. That could be surrounding this vision with a soulmate, and you're being rigid because you're remembering something that took place a little differently. Okay, so then you get this playful message, and you're stuck in this fear and worry, and you're caught up in some kind of material illusion of being trapped, focusing on what frightens or worries you, um, being stonewalling, being vigilant, being still, being stone like. And then there's this generations with the ancestors. So this could have something to do with your ancestors, stone people, vigilance, pride, ego, fear, worry. That doesn't sound like a playful message at all. So if somebody's sending you this message, it's not playful. It's kind of gloomy. Like, no, I can't. I'm so scared. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. I feel trapped. And no, I'm going to remain vigilant. And I feel like the ancestors really, are just, you know, holding this down, like, right? This weight of feeling trapped and not making a choice to pursue your dreams, maybe about something that you made a promise about. All right, so now we have someone over here with that it's veiled. You don't see this. You don't see this person made an oath, or you didn't see. It was veiled, but someone made an oath. To a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This was veiled. It's unclear. It's foggy. Could be questioning that oath. Okay, but there is an oath there, so that's a promise. Or someone made a promise to you. So here under the choices, we have success. Somebody is receiving karma around a DNA. It could be a DNA test. Okay? And somebody's going to achieve a balance in how to, proceed here with money and savings, and somebody's going to help somebody less fortunate with the help of a knowledgeable, experienced, unemotional person that they're going to get advice from. Someone professional and objective. Some type of unemotional person is going to bring success. There's a scroll here. So it could be a document, something, congratulations on the card. Okay? And this congratulations has to do with your choices. Or someone else's choices. But we're reading for you, Capricorn, so let's go with it. Flip it, reverse it, any way you need. I will be back in 1 minute. I'm going to get some tarot on these oracles. So, Capricorn, I don't know if it's you or somebody else in your energy has failed to make a choice between two. This has failed. There's no lovers union here. And it's got you all up in your head, up late at night thinking about it, all this heavy energy going on about this abundant new beginning, a new future, a new key to something, could be a new home, something tangible. But that's what that's about. Somebody made a promise here. Could be you, could be someone else, of love and compassion to you or someone else. Knowing that it's time to take action and be fearless. with their dreams and their career opportunities. Somebody failed to make a choice between two, or somebody did make a choice, or somebody's still on the fence, or there's no choice between two. That's off the table. But this promise is in reverse. No matter who is who and what is what, that is done. Okay? But we have the vision and this rigid energy with this soulmate. Something powerful happened with the sun, Leo energy. That's joy, bliss, happiness, ultimate happiness, enlightenment, fulfillment, enjoyment, purpose. Okay? And somebody is no longer sitting here discontent, okay, and waiting for a divine gift or not seeing a divine gift. Somebody has seen a divine gift of love, this offer from the divine. They have seen it. Okay? It's pouring out all over this person on the cards. The card is in reverse. That's what they see. So down here, if it was upright, they'd be looking at this discontentment, or thinking here, sitting with this discontentment, instead of trusting the divine with this new beginning in love, right? But they're not discontent. They're trusting the divine with a new beginning in love. Sun energy, Leo, happy, soulmate energy. Okay? You're being rigid about it with this soulmate. Something powerful happening. Wanting to send a playful, powerful message. Trapped in fear and worry and ego. Feeling trapped, like can't move, vigilant. Something to do with generations, and no longer waiting for that ship to come in. No longer waiting for this action to take place. No longer possibly waiting for these playful messages. Why? Because this person decided they are no longer a player. They don't want to play anymore. Okay? They're not taking passionate action towards something. Something that you didn't see. Something about this Queen of Wands that this person made an oath to. However, their success in some kind of advice that you're receiving from a professional, congratulations, you have success in that. You are going to be managing your money. You're going to get balance in how you spend and save money. Okay? But there's something here with this DNA, this karma, something to do with DNA. This upright would be putting a death to something. Okay? So something new can be reborn. Somebody is not putting a death to something, so something new cannot be reborn. Okay? Somebody is not putting a death to something. And get a little more clarity. Okay, so somebody here is supposed to jump in, adventure, and sing. Somebody is jumping in, okay, to a new adventure and saying yes to change. Yes to change, okay? something revolving around this someone has not made the choice with a lover's connection, in a lover's connection. There is no choice here. There is no choice in a lover's connection. They made a promise, or you made a promise of love and compassion with a lover. The choice, it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your dreams and career opportunities. There's choices here between the dark and the light. We've got success. This is what this person chose. Was success, being fair-minded, getting advice from someone professional, objective, unemotional relationship, managing resources wisely, achieving a balance in how they spend and save money, helping out someone maybe less fortunate. There's some kind of DNA, there's some kind of karma here with DNA. Somebody did not put a death to something. So something new cannot be born. Innocence, rare gifts, tenderness, inner child. So that's an inner child healing, or something to do with children. There's a void here. Somebody's going to stop and embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. Womb. Innocence. Rare gift, could be talking to a mom here, saying, I remember the soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Wanting to dive deep into this frequency of sound. The elders saying, come out of this fiery, active player energy, but not taking any action because there's something veiled here, something that you don't see, or something they didn't see. This brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly person who believes in herself and believes that wonderful people want to help her to maintain a balance with their home life. This person made an oath to someone to come out of that energy. So we have this multifaceted, unique nature and trying to let yourself be seen, but no longer waiting for some type of action for these ships to come in. It seems as if the ancestors and generations and this knowledge and this Kundalini process are forbidding it. They're saying stop. Be vigilant. Be still. In this illusion of being trapped in ego and placing too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry. The love says trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. To remove yourself from the negative emotions of other people. You're focusing on, or they're focusing on, that which frightens or worries you. Sending out this playful message. Trying to be playful and be seen while feeling trapped and stuck and bound in fear and worry is very contradicting. Very contradicting. Not good. If that's you, that's sending some pretty mixed messages to someone. absorbing here what's not yours, some kind of sovereignty. Being told to wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. Something is being earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Floating above the, getting a better look at things, possibly. And, what you could be seeing is that somebody accepted a divine gift of love pouring over them, and they're no longer sitting there discontent. They're happy in their joyous, happy, fun, loving energy after this power, this something powerful hit like lightning. And that's the soulmate. This person who returned, this romance from your past or their past, remembering events differently than actually how they occurred in a better or worse light. And somebody is really rigid about it and trying to hold the vision of their wants, needs, and desires. So it seems like there's choices. But what I'm seeing here is there's no choice. This person is saying there is no choice. In the lovers, in the promise of love and compassion. And they know it's time to take action and be fearless and pursue their dreams and amazing opportunities. Somebody walked away from somebody here. Sounds like a big disappointment. All right, let me get a little more tarot. Okay, Capricorn, so somebody is walking away and leaving all this standing. Well, they go after that cup right there, their wish fulfillment. Okay? They're embarking on their new journey toward wish fulfillment, jumping in to a new adventure, and saying yes to change. There is no choice between two. Someone has made a promise with love and compassion and said, it's time to take action toward my dreams. And that's the choice. There's the inner child, there's tenderness, there's innocence, and there's rare gifts. Somebody could have had a pregnancy. Something was not terminated. And something can't be reborn here. This is karma. This is something to do with DNA. This is the Kundalini. This is knowledge. This is managing your resources wisely. This is achieving a balance in how you save money. This is getting advice from someone professional, objective, unemotional, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded. Congratulations, you have success in that. Whatever your choice is, if this is your choice down here and this is their choice, I feel like there's choices, there's two choices. Okay, so somebody could be terminating something, but it's not terminated. Nothing new can begin because something isn't terminated, so there is no choice. Get it? If somebody doesn't end something successfully, then nothing new can start. right? So we have the Wheel of Fortune, time to get back on the wheel and get life moving again. There's this void, embracing winter and this great cosmic womb of darkness. Saying, I remember the soul plan, the fated life, versus my destiny. My destiny is calling to me like a frequency of sound. I'm diving deep into my emotions. I'm not going to be a player anymore. I failed to see this brilliant, loyal person that believed in me, this wonderful person that wanted to help me to maintain a balance with my home life. She's magical, she's fiery, she's energetic, and I made an oath to her. There's this bound up, trapped energy again. Somebody feeling trapped, stuck, full of fear and worry about this messenger of love. Somebody offered a message of love, trying to be multifaceted and unique, letting themselves be seen. No longer waiting for their ships to come in, realizing that there's no action there. Only generations, ancestors with their hands up saying, stop, there's a snake in the grass. Be vigilant. Stay still. This still in this ego. This could be something passed down from an ancestor. This ego, this illusion of being trapped. This person, whoever it is, you or them, just placing a lot of importance on material items, getting caught up in a lot of fear and worry and focusing on everything that frightens or worries you. Removing yourself from the negative emotions of others would help you trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. And this could have been a playful message. Was somebody just playing with this offer, this immature offer, because they're already bound and trapped in this fear and worry? And that's like saying, I'm going to offer you love, but I'm trapped right now. I can't do it. I'm trapped in another situation. I'm just playing. I'm just playing with you. I'm just being playful with my messages. Whether that's you or this person, somebody's already, or both of you are already in a commitment. Okay, somebody was trying here to manifest something. Okay, somebody was trying to manifest something using all the elements, like a magician, like using love and money and, knowledge and action to, they wanted their ships to come in. This is something they wanted to take action toward, and they were waiting for it to come in. And I believe it never came, because that's here, okay? But they were waiting for that. They were manifesting this. They were absorbing something that's not theirs, knowing that they needed to wait. It's not time. Things are being woven. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it, like rising above something, accepting the divine gift. I feel like this is some kind of a plea, accepting something that the divine has offered, this new beginning in love, but somebody did accept it. They stopped sitting there being discontent, and they got enlightened really fast and powerful, and this is their joy, their happiness, and it hit them like lightning about this soulmate. And they're really rigid about this. Somebody is really rigid about this vision. And I'd say that vision didn't quite manifest. Let me get a native heart oracles and some angel answers, and I'll be right back. All right, Capricorn. So, somebody was walking away from a good bit, to go after their wish fulfillment. Okay, that ninth cup. They decided to have self-focus. They decided to focus on themselves. All right, so hold on, I'm trying to find the page, sorry. I feel like I'm stumbling over my words because this is the particular page that will not turn. Okay, so someone is going to be assertive, or they are being assertive with this self-focus. They're saying yes. They're honoring their needs. And it is a consensual relationship. It's a gift of self-love, self-nourishment, being guided to bring your focus to yourself. Embarking on an incredible adventure where they'll encounter new levels of themselves. This is someone walking away from a lot to go after the wish fulfillment up there. They're jumping into this adventure and saying yes to change, saying that there is no choice between two. They've made a promise with love and compassion to take action and to pursue their dreams and career opportunities. So as far as these choices go, whatever this is, not even clarified here. That is the clarification for this. Got it? Okay. Now we have a lot to unpack. The Wheel of Fortune. This thing about this void and this oath. So we got the Wheel of Fortune, an oath to a Queen of Fire. Someone here has made an oath to get something moving again with a Queen of Fire. Their third eye chakra, the Sacred Serpent. This is light from the darkness. They're shedding an aspect of their past, transforming challenge into creativity with this oath to move forward. Bringing guidance on the transition that they're currently experiencing. Okay? This speaks of balance, of light and darkness within, and thus without. There's a time right now of solstice, winter solstice celebration, right now. They want to enter into the spiral of life. Meditation brings answers, says the angels, for this person, you or them. I feel like this is a male and you are the female, Capricorn. Just saying. This could have been done to you, though, by a male. You understand? It looks to me like somebody tried to offer you something they couldn't offer you. Made a promise they couldn't keep. Tried to make a decision when there wasn't one. Trying to make a choice when there were no choices to make, right? Or they had no choice. We had the third eye open up. We got the third eye chakra on this person who made this oath. They had this heightened awareness, shattering illusions and bringing clarity. Gaining deeper insight, further opening their inner world and dimensions with the higher realm. Okay? And that is a success. The angels say that's success. So maybe the angels were working on this union here. Saying, whoa, 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 what are you doing? You made an oath, you made a promise, right? Over here, someone thought that they found their happiness and offered standing on a beach, immature little message of love, playful message. Oh, my little fish in my cup, can I offer this to you? Meanwhile, they're scared to death, or you are. This may be your offer to them, but you're already bound and trapped and stuck in some type of energy. But this person, I believe, was this male offering this to you in very playful messaging, right? Maybe they were at the beach and offered you this message or something. Number 21, what did they offer? That's what we're clarifying. Well, they were bound and stuck and trapped. They offered action, celebration. They offered a powerful outlook, right? Vitality, strength, power, confidence, blah, 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 blah. Bringing this renewing life force, a new light to all the shadows that have crept into your world. Maybe this person tried to play the hero or something. I feel like it's very heroic. Listen to your intuition, you said. Or the angels said, listen to your intuition. Okay? The reason I say this is we got number 31, stillness, on this vision. Calm and amidst the chaos. Recuperation from this vision. Replenishing your stores. Replenishing yourself. Because this was a no from the divine. No to this vision. It asks you to come up for air. It asks you to give yourself permission to come up for air. Have the quiet and sweetness that lies within you, even amidst what can feel like a constant overflow of intensity and overstimulation. rest. You'll arrive safely at your next destination. Sometimes this fast pace is perfect. However, when it hears its body's need to be still, it can rest upon the lily pads, watching and allowing the rapid waters to rush by, knowing that this too shall pass. That's what I'm going to call this reading, because no, this too shall pass. This manifestation of these ships coming in, of absorbing what's not yours, of this waiting. Oh, it's not time. Things are being woven. Of learning how to be human and getting a better outlook on the situation, a better view of the situation, and realizing that this person accepted a divine gift of love, and they're not discontent. They're happy. They're enlightened. They're happy. Something hit them very powerfully with a soulmate. And this is very rigid thoughts and feelings and emotions about this vision. So no to the vision. Listen to your intuition when it comes to this playful message. Success. Meditation brings answers and success to this oath. And be assertive with these choices. All right, Capricorn, there you go. There's your reading. This was for a female Capricorn. Dealing with someone here, and obviously there is no choice in the situation yet. I just hope that this to me is kind of a weird little pack, and I may unpack this later in another reading, because it has something to do with these choices, and there's something successful. Congratulations here. Some kind of document. I'm really, really feeling that it is centered around some DNA, some karma. I feel like somebody's pregnant and they're not terminating the pregnancy. There's innocence here. This is a rare gift. And I don't know if that's you. Well, it would have to be you, pregnant. You could be pregnant. And there is no choice. So listening to your intuition and staying put. All right, Capricorn. Yeah, I'd like to unpack that later for you guys and check it out. I don't know, what Capricorn I might be talking to. Flip it, switch it, reverse the roles if you need to. But guys, have a great day. Have a good November. Hang out, celebrate winter solstice, and we'll see you soon. Take care for now. Namaste, my friends. Love and light.